Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with your girl Candace here. And as always, girl Tamika heavy on the Scott. Hey Tamika.
Hi, Candy. Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody. Hey Coco. Hey Daniel Berry.
Hey,
Yes, look.
Coco. Hey, Daniel.
Yes, Daniel. No need to thank me, hun. Look, I'm stopping on today too because I see you have a game going. So I'll be over after the show. Hey Katina, how are you?
Hey, Katina.
Yes, yes, yes. Hope everybody is doing well today, this evening. Made it through Monday. Look, I'm tired, y'all. I almost didn't know if we was doing a show this evening because I was like, I don't know if I need to take me a nap. I don't know how long that nap was gonna go, but look, I'm still kind of holding on. So here we are, live and direct.
Hey,
And look,
Amazingly Meek.
hey Meek, how you doing, girl? Now, let's see. We're going to get into some current events before we get into our look, what we call these heavy coded letters.
I
I
think
think
that's
so.
what we
Look,
would call them.
I forgot what we named them. Heavy coded letters. So we sticking with that for now, y'all. That's what it is. So now look, let's get started by jumping right into these hot topics. Why am I? Oh, that sounds fun, Coco. Coco says she's doing great. She just left water aerobics. It was so much fun. Honestly, that sounds fun.
I know your legs hurt, though.
I've never done a water aerobics. It really does sound fun.
Yeah,
But
it's
you did remind me I need to go pick up my pool pass for the season. So I gotta go take care of that tomorrow. So let's start. Why is this lady, what we calling her, y'all? Bad built beach body. What was that? No, but she's in the news again. It says
Like that,
Marjorie
Mr.
Taylor
Fauci.
Green
You're not
refers to Dr.
doctor. You're
Fauci
Mr.
as Mr.
Fauci in my few
Fauci.
minutes. No, I don't need your answer. I want to talk about this right now.
Objection. Objection.
I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time, Mr. Raskin.
Gentlelady will
Point of order.
suspend.
Mr.
Point
Chairman,
of order.
just in terms of the rules of decorum, are we allowed to deny that a doctor is a doctor just because we don't want him to be a doctor?
Yes, because in my time, that man does not deserve to have a license. As a matter of fact, it should be revoked, and he belongs in
Gentlelady will
prison.
suspend. And the gentlelady should recognize the doctor as a doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is this what we have become? Is this what we have devolved into?
You think that's appropriate to the American?
I'd say what Representative Raskin said, that's completely unacceptable to be to respected member of the medical community, his title, and that's actually a personal attack on his character.
And I have instructed her.
He's not respected.
And I've instructed her to address him as a doctor.
I'm not
Gentlelady
addressing
shall
him as
continue.
doctor. Let's talk about. Let's talk
Mr.
about
Chairman,
this.
I
I'm
would
reclaiming
move that
my
the woman's
time. I'm reclaiming my time.
words get taken
Wow.
I'm
down. Then.
reclaiming my time.
What's wrong with this lady? So some people say MTG, and they gave her initials, is an absolute warrior for the American people. Fauci should be indicted for what he has done. Somebody else said it's unwatchable. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the exact version of the squad on the right side. Fauci deserves a lot of blames, but do it with some decency. Um, so somebody else said Marjorie Taylor Greene goes out of her way to earn the title of the most disruptive Congress member in modern history. It doesn't matter if you disagree with Dr. Fauci, Hunter Biden, or Representative Jasmine Crockett. We must treat people with dignity. I'm running to end the MTG drama. So, like, is this lady just trying to create a name for herself? That's what it sounds like. And you know how they make that saying like all press is good press or whatever, it seems like she does what she's getting noticed for as long as she's getting noticed. So I don't know what's going on here with this lady, but she's not getting any more time over here talking about reclaiming my time. Yeah, go ahead, lady. So it
Yeah.
says Angel Reese speaks out on her
Started from the
impact
national
on
championship
women's
game. And I've been dealing
basketball.
with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. And I want y'all to realize that. All started from the national
championship. Go ahead. So, first of all, let me take a moment to thank Daniel for playing the WNBA game yesterday on his channel. I went in, initially, I'm like, okay, usually I go in, okay, which team am I going to pick? I try to pick the winning team. And he was showcasing some WNBA sports. So shout out to that. But she is right. This is a time where women's basketball is getting a lot of coverage, that more than they've ever gotten before. So congratulations to them. And she is a part of that. You can't deny that. So now, what is going on here? First, Jaden Alexis, I think a trend is happening. Father throws his son a club-themed birthday party. Hey, Voracious One, good evening. So what is this, y'all? I got it. Look, if he's throwing the baby a club-themed party, I know there's music, but look at this. They got bottle girls, look, and everything. Why are we turning these children into adults? Why can't the kids be kids? That's what you want at your party. You want your party to be at a club. Why put that on the kids? And these are small children, it looks like. They're not even like teenagers. Look, y'all. Welcome to the club. That's the birthday cake. What would happen if your daughter got an invitation like this? Club thing, come in your best 10-year-old club wear. Come on now.
We will not be going.
That is funny.
Hey, Violet Queen.
Hey, Violet Queen. Welcome. Nice to see you. So, yeah, that's odd. Now, speaking of women's basketball, here's another story. What Coco say?
Not even old enough to know what a club is.
Right. So I'm just like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing to the kids? Come on now. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so speaking of women's basketball, this is making a lot of little news right here. It says sports analyst Pat McAfee apologizes after calling Caitlin Clark out of her name while defending her on his show. So let's go here and see what happened.
Is she what? I don't know. I just, with my eyes, I couldn't see if she's Caucasian or not. So I think what we're trying to say is what the WNBA currently has is what we like to describe as a cash cow. There is a superstar. And we're not saying that the players on the court need to act any differently. That's the athletes are going to do what athletes are going to do in any sport. And I think we're all learning that WNBA, that's old school football, baby.
Yeah, dog.
That is old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class, not. Just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state?
Now, what? Now, I will say this. I think he was out of line to be in a setting on his, I don't care if it's your podcast or not, but you really shouldn't have called her. What is wrong with people? I don't understand what's going on here. Like, in what capacity should you have said that? And it's like, come on now. Hey, Linda P, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. So it's like, why would you call her that? That's crazy to me. So he said, I shouldn't have used white B as a descriptor of Caitlin Clark, no matter the context, even if we're talking about race being a reason for some of the stuff happening. I have way too much respect for her and women to put that into the universe. My intentions were saying it were complimentary, just like the entire segment. But a lot of folks are saying that it certainly wasn't at all. That's 100% on me. And for that, I apologize. I have sent an apology to Caitlin as well. Everything else I said, still all facts. Now, yeah, he was out of line for just saying that. Come on now. Got a little too much, a little too comfortable talking right there, I think. So now let's look at this. Now, you guys, last week we talked about Finesse 2 times. Remember, he said, we actually had, I think, 2 stories on him last week. He was saying how he was getting himself together, trying to eat healthy, trying to lose some weight. Then another time last week, he posted that I think he's like 32 years old and he was getting his first driver's license. You guys remember that? You remember that, Tamika? We talked about him getting his first driver's license. He went
Yeah,
to
I
DMV
remember.
and he got a license. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he's
Hey,
reporting now. If
Sade.
you guys remember, hey Sade. So if you guys remember, Finesse 2 times had 2 women pregnant at the same time, and the other baby was already born. And now here is the second baby being born. And this is what he had to say. He says, I don't think I'll ever view women the way I used to after today. I helped this woman, he tags the baby mama, bring my beautiful baby girl Clever into this world. This is my first time ever seeing one of my kids born. I wasn't scared or disgusted. I was amused. It literally felt like I was born again when she came out. She floated to the top of that water. I laid eyes on my baby. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it was the best thing I will ever have seen in my life. And let's see
Hey,
what he goes
T.
on to say here. And so he's cut, hey T. So he's cutting the umbilical cord and everything. And this is a man that's, these 2 recent babies are not his only children, so he has more kids. And he's basically saying that out of all his children, this is the only one he's ever seen born. And I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know if it's real or fake or whatever, but we just got to pray that it's real, that he's kind of getting himself together, because it seemed like at one point, every time he was in the news or, on these social media blogs and things like that, it was for something negative. And, hey, what can we say? At least he was there for the birth of his child,
He was there and he was active.
Yes, he was there. He was active. So I mean, you can't really do anything about the children that were already here. And I don't know the circumstances of why he is just now, participating in the birth. But what can we do? What can we do? Hey, Candy Canes, I'm so glad to see you guys here. Thank you guys for joining.
Yes,
So
thank you
let's
guys
see.
for pulling up.
So, I mean, what can we say negative about this? I mean, yeah, at least he's trying, and I mean, I guess you got to start somewhere. Now, look, what I saw, y'all, I didn't know what was going on. Now, I'm in Texas. I'm not in Houston, but Houston, it tops the list of the 20 dirtiest cities in America. What's going on, Houston? What is going on? Let me see what other cities they got. So, top dirtiest. Houston is number 1. Newark, New Jersey. Tamika, you're from New Jersey. Is Newark dirty?
I think Camden is, and that's the city that I'm from. So
Oh, look,
seeing
and
Newark
look,
and Camden, I would say Camden is the most dirtiest.
and look, my city is on the damn list, number 7. So, okay. So, number 1, Houston. Number 2, Newark, New Jersey. 3, San Bernardino, California. 4, Detroit, Michigan. 5, Jersey City, New Jersey. 6, Bakersfield, California. 7, San Antonio, Texas. 8, Fresno, California. 9, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 10, Yonkers, New York. So, I don't know. Y'all clean it up around there. Clean it up.
Hey, Venus.
So, hey, Venus. So let's see here. Oh, look, WNBA is taking over. Let's see what's going on here. See what's going on here. So,
to the world of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance about your word choice and you have to please everybody and anybody as you navigate your being. We are talking about the world's greatest.
How about being a black man?
Okay,
Being black.
hold on 1 second. So this is what I'm saying to y'all, though, and I know we got to go to break. And we didn't necessarily go there, and maybe we should. There are so many layers in this conversation around the way that it's being discussed. When you, right, no. And yes, Shannon, I know y'all are going to say and Stephen A., I know you're going to, you just shared that you've talked about the WNBA. To the world of being a woman, Stephen A., and how you have to dance. You guys may not have said everybody, but the prevailing sentiment for folks that are just joining the WNBA and following women's sports is unfair to the women of this league, to your point, who have laid the groundwork for Caitlin Clark to come in and now take it to the next level. That's all I'm saying in these conversations. Kennedy Carter's behavior is not indicative of the entire league. We are still talking about competition where you are allowed to get a little extra elbow in if you are competing and you do it within the parameters of the game. You guys may not have said everybody, but the game is physical. Caitlin is helping to grow the league. These women understand that, but she cannot be babied as a rookie. That's all I'm at.
All right. Who talks about the WNBA? Who talks about women? Who talk about women's sports more than First Take?
Stephen A., respectfully, with your platform, you could have been doing this 3 years ago if you wanted to.
Wow.
All right, we got to go.
Now, look, that was a little spicy, and I'm glad that she was standing up for the women of the WNBA and what they're going through. But what had me laughing is this first comment. This guy says, when us men say, wow, it's because we don't have a rebuttal at the moment. We're trying to think of something as we extend the wow. Do women know this? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So somebody says, why would he highlight a sport that has very little interest? His job is to cover all sports, but highlight the most popular sports because that's what the viewers want to hear about. Why are so many women upset that men are not supporting their leagues when most women don't even support women's sports, especially basketball? If women watched and showed interest in women's basketball as much as they show basketball wives in the WNBA, would be in the black and not subsidized by the NBA, which I'm sure that's a valid point as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with her
Okay.
because I don't even watch women's sports, but I will watch like the men's sport, but I don't watch the women's sport. So yeah, she was speaking facts.
Okay, now why you not supporting the women, Tamika?
Because I don't know nothing about sports.
Oh, okay. So you just not into sports, period. So you're not specifically not supporting them. You're just like me. You're not into sports. So
Yeah.
okay. Look,
Hey,
it's
go.
like that sometimes. But you know what? I will say this. If you are a woman, hey, Gold Digger, I will say this. If you are a woman that is into sports, you definitely they don't have all the opportunities. They have to practice just as hard to win their games, but they don't get the recognition that men get for playing the same sport. So, you got to support because it's not going to grow, if you don't. That's for sure. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. And look, I ain't clicking on no more WNBA topics at all. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see. It says, oh, what's going on here? It says Kanye West sued for sexual harassment by his ex-assistant. Says he, did what he did, self-love during their phone calls and was obsessed with the D size of her boyfriends. What? Okay. It says Lauren Piscata says she was already an OnlyFans model when Ye met her while putting together a fashion line in July 2021. He hired her shortly after she worked on a few things from the Donda album. A year later, she said Kanye spoke to her about wanting to be God-like, asking her to get rid of her OnlyFans and offered her $1 million a year in exchange. Lauren agreed. Well, things took a strange turn afterwards. Ye allegedly began to send her vile text messages. Just vulgar stuff. Not gonna read it. But one thing that I am gonna read is he's asking this lady, "Is my D racist?" She even said Ye would beat his meat during phone calls and ask her to guess what he was doing. Beyond that, she alleges that he was also obsessed with the D size of her boyfriends. There's multiple texts, including alleged videos of Ye having, intercourse with a model. After the harassment, he promoted Lauren to chief of staff and gave her a $4 million salary. October 2022, she got the boot and was offered a $3 million severance, which he never fulfilled. She's hitting him for wrongful termination, sexual harassment, breach of contract, and a hostile work environment. You know what? First of all, in the first part of this, here's my opinion. When he offered you to take you off of OnlyFans and was going to give you $1 million in a year, you knew what it was and you took it. You knew what it was and you took it. And after all of this, you got your promotion where you got promoted to chief of staff, and then you got a $4 million salary. You knew what it was. I'm like, come on now. What you think about this, Tamika? Look, chat, what y'all think? What do y'all think?
Same thing. T said, folks do anything for a lawsuit. Right.
Right. Like, you got paid handsomely. You got paid handsomely. So what are you upset about? I'm not sure what you are
That's
upset
when you
about.
get greedy.
Right. When he let you go and gave you a $3 million. Now, the only thing that I would complain about, okay, if you told her that she was getting a $3 million severance package, you should have fulfilled the deal, because now all your business is going to be put out there. Okay. Be freaky in public. I mean, not in public, in private, so that everything can be contained and you don't have to be worried about all this stuff. It's weird. It's very weird. So, oh gosh. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so it says Karen Clark Sheard speaks on domestic violence after seeing the video footage of Diddy attacking Cassie. Get rid of that no good man. Just get on your knees and get out. Let me see what she's talking about.
The other day, I saw a video where this man was dragging a young lady. And it really bothered me. It bothered me to a point that I said, we really got to pray. Thank you, Bishop. We do have work to do. Women, we got to go back down and do battle on our knees. Oh, do I have some praying women? Do I have some moaning women that know you can get a prayer through? And when I saw that, I said, Lord, we're living in a time when the world wants to normalize and make excuses for domestic violence. Oh, but I come to put the devil under the feet, because I'm going to pray. We got to go back home and tell our girls, you don't have to take that. All you got to do is lock the door. No good man, and you stand up and be a sanctified lady.
Guys, we lost her. Let me get to y'all comments though while she comes back on, but first give me a second so she knows that she got dropped. Hold on. All right, she's about to come back.
Sorry, y'all.
You're back.
I don't know what kind of ghost didn't want y'all hearing that message, but we received it.
Hey, Witches Brew.
Hey, Witches Brew. Listen, some didn't want y'all.
Wait, you're cutting out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Hey, that's what they said. Yes. Look, the devil was working. He didn't want y'all hearing that message, but you heard it anyways, y'all. But hey, voracious one. But you know what? I understand. Her not wanting to say names, but at least, I'm not gonna knock her for not saying the name, because the point of it is that you're promoting to women not to stay in an abusive relationship, period. So, I don't think she necessarily had to say his name, but as long as she addressed the situation going on. Now, here's a wild story, y'all. Let me pull this up. This is wild. It says 51-year-old trans inmate removed from women's prison after R-wording cellmate, ironically, was arrested for SAing other women years prior. So is this a man or what? Okay, we're gonna read the story. It says neighbors, a transgender inmate, 51-year-old Tremaine Dion Carroll, has been removed from a California women's prison after being indicted for R-wording. Carroll was transferred to a men's prison after two women accused Carroll of R-wording them. One victim says Carroll R-worded her in the shower at the Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla. The victim says she now has trauma and isn't able to shower for days at a time. She was serving a short sentence for burglary when Carroll attacked her. This isn't the first time Carroll has assaulted women, though. In 1990, as an adult, Carroll was arrested for involvement in the gunpoint, kidnapping, robbery, and essaying of two women. The victim says Carroll began expressing, interest in her immediately after moving cells. Carroll is now at the male-only facility in Valley State Prison. I think there should be a lawsuit that they could commit against this prison. If this is, I don't know. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but you know what? If you still have your parts, if you still have your male parts, you need to be at a male prison. Put a 1 in the chat if you haven't had full surgery, if you should be put in a male prison. Or do you think if you still have your male parts, but you're just saying I'm trans and I feel like I'm a woman, that you should be able to be in there with the women? You see what's happening? This is ridiculous. So, okay, that's what they said. You are correct. If he got arrested for assaulting a woman, then he lost all rights and should have gone to the male prison in the first place. Yeah, and I just feel like, come on now. If you still have your male parts, you're still a man. I don't care what you want to dress it up as. And, while you sitting in your cell with those other men, you can imagine in your mind that you're a woman. Nobody's going to argue with you about that, but you don't have female parts. So therefore, you need to go with the men. I'm sorry. And because things like this are happening. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, that is ridiculous. And it's nothing against the trans community or anything like that. But if you have the ability to R-word women while you are in a women's prison, then that means that no. So look at this right here, y'all. It says Benzino questions why Coi Leray disowned him over his R. Kelly comments when she has admitted to losing her virginity at a young age. Is the guy that you lost your virginity to at 14, is he a pedophile? Yes. How old is he? And I'm gonna say, yeah, he is. Let's see.
She made a comment about the R. Kelly situation and said that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me no, because of I'm saying, but then, right? 4 months ago, she's on the Math Hoffa show, and Math Hoffa, which I thought, was a question, but hey, she's like she said, she's grown, you know what I'm saying? She's of age. I don't think they're grown sometimes, but anyways, all right. But he asked her, hey, when did you lose your virginity? She said 14. And now first, right? I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, right? So I'm like, so here you are condemning me for saying what I'm saying, which is grown folks conversation, which I never mentioned you, which really you shouldn't even really involve yourself, because this was the conversation I'm having. But since you did involve yourself, is what you do, all right? How can you say that when you just said that you lost your virginity at 14? So is the guy that you lost your virginity at 14 with, is he a pedophile? She made a comment about the R. Kelly.
Yes,
it was just like guidance.
Depending on his age. So here's the original.
I had sex at a young age. I was out in the streets, 13. When we separated, it was like we had to figure it out, And
how old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was like 14.
Damn, you was outside.
Yeah, I was.
Jeez. Easy. That don't mean that.
I was outside. I don't give a fuck. I was outside. I experienced, I and it was just like guidance. And,
So this is when she disowned him. She said, I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he got going on. I don't respect his decisions, and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him. And she also goes on to say, sharing the same DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family.
Do you think we should give R. Kelly a second chance?
Everybody deserves a second chance. I know that Elvis, a lot of them for 14, 15. I know Nick with young girls, to keep it 100, right? I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if it does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table. Does that make it right?
Not.
If it's legal, does it make it right if it dates a 16-year-old?
Makes it very wrong. I
Ladies?
don't agree.
So what are y'all thoughts on that? Now, me personally, I think that, come on now. With this question, it definitely depends on the age of the parties involved. So, I mean, if you're a 14-year-old and okay, I think if you're 14 years old, you have to go within the confines of that. So it's like, okay, if it's somebody that's 16, I mean, those are teenagers doing what teenagers do. But if you're 14, 15 years old and you're a 34, 35-year-old man, out here having relations with a 14-year-old child, you're a pedophile. You're a pedophile. Plain and simple. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like they have some personal issues going on in regard to, them getting along as father and daughter. It seems like I don't know how involved he was in raising her or anything like that. But, it's like, come on. But I definitely know if you're a grown man out here having sex with underage girls, 14 and 15 years old, you are definitely a pedophile. And, you're definitely a pedophile. Plain and simple. So let's see. Let's see there. Let's see.
And I don't think R. Kelly need to get no second chance of anything. Why should anybody that committed a crime like that get a second chance?
With multiple underage girls and things like that, and holding them, basically kidnapping them and things like that. It's like, what are you talking about? Give R. Kelly a second chance. R. Kelly did more than just, oh, I had sex with a young girl. He did more than that. So that whole line of conversation is just ridiculous to me. So let's see. Let's read this real quick and see what they're talking about. It says, y'all need to understand the definition of being pro-Black, and it's obvious y'all don't. Pro-Black means being committed to the advancement of the Black race, which also includes increasing our population. Tell me this, how are you doing that with a white person? Oh, so it looks like this is just somebody that's, not for interracial dating or anything like that, which we have a show on that coming up this week.
No, I was saying how the truth will make you free.
Yeah, hey, Truth. I think I said hi to Truth. I think I did. If not, hey, Truth. And let's see. Let's just do a quick thing so we can get into our dilemmas. Look, we need y'all on y'all toes with these dilemmas today. What would you do? Now, there's something here that I was going to read to you guys. Oh, now here's something interesting. Tell me what y'all think about this. And I think this needs to apply all over. Every state needs to have this. Louisiana, Texas, New York. This needs to be implemented all over the world. Washington, Alaska. Everybody needs to have this. So it says Louisiana lawmakers approve bill allowing judges to order surgical castration for sex offenders. That's right. Like we was just talking about. If you a 34, 35-year-old grown man messing with minor girls and things like that, but they need to, talking about under the age of 13. No, you need to extend this to 14 and 15 as well. So it says Louisiana lawmakers have given final approval to a bill that allows judges to order surgical castration for individuals convicted of certain aggravated sex crimes against children under the age of 13. Currently, the state can order chemical castration, which uses medications to reduce the testosterone production and sex drive. However, surgical castration is a more invasive procedure. The bill aims to serve as an extra step in punishment for horrific crimes and deter future sex offenses against children. If signed into law, it would only apply to crimes committed on or after August 1st, 2024. However, the punishment is not automatic. Judges will decide on a case-by-case basis, and a medical expert must assess the offender's suitability for the procedure. I definitely wish that this law was going way back, because it's a whole lot of sex offenders messing with young girls and things like that went to jails for this. That look, if you over here sleeping with underage girls and things like that, you definitely need to be castrated, have chemical castration. If you having sex with children, you don't deserve to be having sex. That's my opinion. I don't know what y'all think about this. Do y'all agree that sex offenders should be castrated so they shouldn't be messing with children?
Yes. I think they need to be more exposed also.
Yeah, they need to be exposed. Like y'all know them little red dots and them sex offender dots. Your name should be in a registry so everyone knows that you are a sex offender. Yes, I said that. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So you know what? Look, that's enough. I'm trying to find this story because something crazy is going on X, and I think I missed it. Let me go back. Here because I definitely wanted to get your thoughts on one last thing. Y'all. Okay, here it is. You guys. So it says Twitter/X announces that they will now officially allow porn and adult content on the platform while restricting exposure for children. Sexual expression, whether visual or written, can be a legitimate form of artistic expression. Y'all, this is wild. Now, y'all already know if you've ever scrolled on Twitter, you got to be careful where you scrolling, who you scrolling in front of, because it's already there. But they're expanding it, you guys. They're saying on Twitter, the platform shared that they now allow adult content after their latest update. That includes videos of intercourse or nude photos as long as the consent is consensual. The catch is that you must label your adult content in an attempt to save children and people who don't want to see said items for exposure. What do you guys think about Twitter doing that? Now, it's already over there, so I don't know. Somebody said add 2 more X's to it.
Yes,
because because it's already over there. So just add the 2 more X's for XXX rated and keep it moving, because you definitely have to be careful, because you could be over there just innocently. Look, it's there already. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right. So that's what they said children will be on there anyway. No way to stop them. And yeah, that's sad. It's like,
that's the saddest part.
I mean, they're doing it. I don't know. I don't know what Elon Musk is trying to turn Twitter into. A lot of people love it because it is a little bit more free over there, and you kind of say what you want with no repercussions. That's honestly why a lot of people like it. But just to blatantly say, okay, anything goes over here, I think that's wild. Like, you got to look out for the children. You got to look out for the young teens over there that's over there being exposed way too early to things. So it's like, come on now. Okay, Tamika, let's go with our first heavy coded letter. Can you hear Tamika? Or you getting it ready?
Now I can hear. I was off mute. Dang, I finally got that. Finally happened to me. I'm normally the one to tell you guys you on mute. We can't hear you.
Oh, you know what? This is why I got confused. Hey, truth will make you free. I don't know. I think I was confused, and that's what they said, and truth will make you free. But now that I've welcomed both of you, welcome. Yeah, and I agree. That's too much. That's way too much. And look, Amazingly Meek said, then they need to ban kids then. And all they going
Yes,
the
Amazingly
silly
Meek.
thing
Yes.
is, all these kids gonna do and teenagers, with these raging hormones, they gonna go over there and sign. Most of these sites, you guys, most of these social media sites really are supposed to be for 18 and up. And what these kids do is they just create a fake date and make them account and keep it moving. And there's no checks and balances in the whole entire thing. And you end up having a bunch of young, kids amongst a bunch of adults, So I don't know what we can do about this. So yeah. Okay, let's start our first dilemma for the night.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, it's over the Memorial Day holiday weekend. My girlfriend told me that I should have her name tattooed somewhere on my body. Then she got a little put off when I hesitated, and it hit me with the line, all of my other boyfriends did it. Why won't you? First off, I never said no. I just said I would think about it. Secondly, I didn't ask how many of her exes did it, but I can't help but to think of a whole line of guys with the name Kendra tattooed on them, and what they eventually did to cover up what they surely thought was a mistake after they broke up. Hold on, wait. Sorry. Auntie Candy, how can I explain to my girl there is really no reason for me to do this? So Auntie Candy, how?
Well, first of all, you don't have to tattoo anybody's name on you. Did you say it again? Did you say how long they've been dating?
No, he didn't even say how long they've been dating.
Well, to me, it wouldn't matter because first, it sounds like if you're hesitating, you don't want to do that. And the thing of it is, when she said all my other boyfriends tatted my name, that would have been, you're
I
never
really
getting
wouldn't
tatted.
have done it.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have done it then because look, you trying to collect tattoos like infinity stones. What's going on?
Yeah, infinity.
What's going on? What's going on? You it's like you writing in your diary. Yeah, girl, I had him tat my name too. And take these men through a whole lot of trouble when y'all break up, which you clearly are not staying with these boys, or men or whoever is crazy enough to keep doing this. Nope.
Right.
Look, put in the chat. If your significant other requests that you get their name tattooed on them, are y'all gonna do it? And are you gonna do it if they said all other boyfriends did it, all my other girls did it? And look, we're a bunch of all my other girlfriends tattooed my name. How come you can't put Daquan across your titty? Put it right there so everybody can see it. Coco said, hell no.
That's what they said never.
Come on, that's what they said. Come on, that's what they said. Put Marquise across on your neck. Put Marquise on your neck. You know we're in love.
Linda said nope.
Oh, y'all no fun. Y'all no fun. You ain't gonna you look, tat it up so I know it's real, baby.
I'm with Valid. Look, for anything we gonna get both. Look, it's gonna be a like tattoo date. Let's do a tattoo.
Like we're gonna do a date, and you go first. You go first.
Yes, you go first because I'm scared it hurt.
That's outlandish. People putting these outlandish expectations. Now, okay, say it's a good relationship. Let's expand on this. What if you've been with this person for a while and they do want you to get their name tatted on? Is that a good request? Is that a valid request? What if you don't have any tattoos and your man they like tattoos? So if they say, we are together. We've been together long term, or we could be married. Let's get each other tatted. Are you gonna do it?
If both of us going together and you getting my name and I'm getting your name, or we're getting matching tattoos that we know the meaning of that matching tattoo, I don't see the issue with that.
Yeah, I'm me personally. If it's long term, we married. Look, I'm willing. Look, now you know how the divorce rates are, but you know what? I might get Daquan underneath my titty to where nobody ever sees it but you. Look, underneath and that's people putting you up on game in case you didn't know the perfect place to put a tattoo if you don't want nobody all in your business. You put it underneath your titty. That way, he the only one that ever sees it. Boom. There you go. You complied. It's there, boo. Here, look what I did. Okay, let me see what they said. Hell to the no. The relationship is already solid. And if I didn't do it in the beginning, I'm damn sure not going to do it later on. But that's me. I'm a big scaredy cat. I don't want any tats. I have one tat. I just have one small little tat, and that's it, And yeah, look, I'll find my look. I got a picture of my tat. Let me show y'all. I got it somewhere. Let me see if I can find. Look, Linda P said yes. I would get Daquan under my boob if we married. Yeah, that's a perfect. If you think about it, y'all laughing, but that is a perfect spot. Nobody's ever gonna see it. You still gonna look classy in all your clothing. It's never gonna be seen. The only time he gonna see it is when you on your back, baby. Boom, there it is. Titties is up. Boom, there you go. Oh my God, Sade said, I got my ex name, LOL, big on the back of my neck. Tamika, how big is this tat?
It's real big. It's from one collarbone to the next.
Oh, Sade, you was in love. That's the only way you could have did that. You was a love, girl. Nope. Look, don't you ever do that again, because if it's big like that, you got to have a whole huge cover up. It's costly, painful, time consuming. You got to think about, dang, how can you got to have a top notch tattoo artist that's going to be able to make a good cover up of that. So yeah. Oh, let me give a reminder, you guys. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it. Take a second to hit that for me, please. I appreciate you for that. Okay, so what's our next letter? What's our next dilemma?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I do want to add with the like button. Please don't forget to hit the like. Also, become a member so we could have member-only lives.
Yes, and we could have them, you guys, but I guess I don't know. Y'all got to get used to me doing them because I've had a couple, and if the turnout is not there, y'all just coming in regularly. But we definitely can do one. Put it in the chat when it'll be a good day for y'all to do a members live. Do y'all want to do it on Friday or Saturday? Me and Tamika got something special that we're planning for Saturday, though. I will say that in advance. Hey Marla, how are you doing, lady? Bina said Marla. Not built like Krishan. Yeah, now Krishan went all out for her man several times. She like, baby, I'm putting my man gonna be on my face. I don't care what y'all say. My face, my neck, everything. Hey.
Hey, Miss Marla.
Yep. So look, y'all, do y'all want to come up? Honestly, we haven't been, sometimes y'all don't want to come up. I ain't been dropping the link, but if y'all want to drop the link and y'all want to come up, we definitely could drop it. So I'll go pin it over while Tamika's reading the next letter.
All right, the next letter is Posey. She said, hey, Auntie Candy, my husband had an accident and a letter from the insurance company listed an unidentified female passenger that did not have any injuries. My husband said the claim was filed by the person he hit and they're lying. Are they lying or is he lying? Well, if the lady...
read that one again. Read that one again. Read it again.
It say, Auntie Candy, my husband had an accident and a letter from the insurance company listed an unidentified female passenger that did not have any injuries. My husband said the claim was filed by the person he hit and they're lying. Are they lying or is he lying? Or
He lying.
he lying. They
He
said
lying.
passenger. And the insurance company knows at the end of the day, because the passenger, you know what that passenger tried to do? She had tried to sue the insurance company and she tried to sue his ass too. That's what that was.
Right. Hey, Marla, how you doing?
Hey, ladies. Hey.
Hey, look, we're doing some scenarios.
I
So
see
is
that.
look, what do you think? Is that man lying to his wife? Who that woman in the
Yeah.
car with the accident?
Yes. He's lying.
Straight up. A straight up liar. And let me back up, Marla. I want to ask you. If Dave said, Marla, we've been together this long, I want you to get my name tatted. Because, before I started dating you, I never told you this before, but all those women I dated before you had got my name tatted on me. I never really thought you was into tattoos like that, so I never wanted to ask you. But now, at this stage, we in it for good. Get my name tatted on you. Would you do it?
You know what's hilarious that you should say that?
What?
This is probably one of the only 3 arguments we've ever had in our life. I was
About
having
a tattoo?
yes, I was having a discussion with randoms, and we were together, and I said, no matter what, I said the only name I would ever tattoo on my body would be my children. And then in this conversation amongst friends, they were like, "Wait, not even Dave?" And I said, "Hell no." He came out of another conversation. He was so mad. He said, "Wait, what?" I said, "Not that he's asking me to do that." I said, "Dude, even though we've been together for it seems like a millennium, it doesn't matter. It's 2 adults in a relationship. I can't. I just feel like that it's transitory in nature and it's ownership. I would feel like I was branded. So no. No.
Okay, but
No.
but
No.
but hold on. But what if it's now? I had a great idea, Marla. What if it was under the boob?
I
Because
don't care where it is. I have
nobody
4
ever gonna see it but him.
No, I have 5 tattoos. I have one on my ankle of my dog that I lost. I have 2 tats that are on the inside of my arm. The tattoo artist tried their damnedest. Let me run this right down the edge of this. Is awesome because I call them my arms of inspiration. One arm says, "This too shall pass." The other arm says, "Free to be me." And then on my lower back, right at the top of like in my sacrum, there's a family crest that is held with 2 God hands, like heavenly hands.
Oh, hold on,
And
Marla. You got a tramp stamp?
don't call it that.
That's what it is.
Don't you bite your tongue. Tamika, tell her to put on a muzzle. Tell her put some duct tape on your friend. Duct tape her.
That's what it's called.
Tamika, don't go to sleep on me right now. She called me a
I'm
tramp
here.
stamp.
Look,
You let her talk to me like that?
Let me tell you. I don't know if they call it. Put it in the chat if y'all know. I don't know if they
Yes,
call
they
that
call
stuff
it that,
new.
but I'm trying to tell you I'm not a tramp and it's not a stamp. Damn
Look, you not underneath neither category.
Yeah, duh.
They could call it something new in 2024.
It's a Marla heavenly crest.
Look, Marla trying to call it heavenly crest. That's a tramp stamp. Marla got a tramp stamp, y'all. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting a tattoo of David on me anywhere ever.
Okay, so let
Or
me
any
see.
other man for that matter.
Well, you know what? That is one thing that you have stuck to it. Like only children, and it's not like you're scared of tattoos. So it's not like that's the issue. You're just refusing to put a
No,
man's
and I
name
don't,
on you.
and I man,
And
my
I
kids are,
totally get that. We're laughing,
Yeah.
but I totally get it.
yeah, my kids aren't even on there. I don't have my kids or my grandkids. I have jewelry, like for Mother's Day. My mom bought me a gold necklace that has a G on it and a K on it together.
Mhm.
One is for Guy and one is for Cameron. Those are my grandsons. I have jewelry that represents the depth of meaning and sincerity, but I'm not putting you in ink. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Venus,
I just feel like
but
I feel like
Marla, Venus said it's different when you've been married for a long time, though.
for her. I'm just trying to tell you that I just feel like there's a thing about that. Love is a choice. I don't, and guess what? Let me be fair. I'm equal opportunity. I would never require that of him.
Okay.
That's fair. Like the joke I say to Dave all the time is, I was sitting in your living room when you were singing a song to me back in the day that you wrote for your ex-girlfriend. Where's my song? Where the hell is it? So the joke is, and we joke because I'm seriously, clearly, obviously, I don't require that. I've been married 36 years. But the joke is, how you write a song for her? And then he tried to come back and sing the song one day and add my name. I said, wait, that's the same song.
Look, your memory was long. You're like, wait a minute, I heard this before.
I was like, well,
I heard this damn song before.
Did you just exit her name and put my name in it? Oh no, hell to the devil.
He didn't think you remembered that, or unless he was just trying to pull a fast one to test you to see if you remembered it.
One. Like, listen to this. I'm like, are you kidding me right now, bro? You know, I heard this before.
Hey, Sade.
Hey, Day Day.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Sade.
Hey.
Okay, so let me read this. So Voracious one said, and this is regard to the other letter about the passenger being in the car. So Voracious one said, that happened to a friend of mine's. A guy was cheating and his car was outside our house. His girlfriend tracked everything. That's how they found out about each other. Look, y'all got to be careful. Look, y'all got to be careful these days because people will put GPS on your cars or anything like that. You can't cheat in peace these days. You really can't cheat in peace these days. Okay. All right, Tamika, what's our next heavy coded letter?
Okay, the next letter it's a Jet from Milwaukee. Hey, Auntie Candy, I had sex with my dad's friend. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal to me, so I told my dad about it. I'm almost 50 and his friend is 64. I didn't expect my dad to treat me like a child. Well, when I be 80 years old, can my father accept that I'm a grown woman? And then that was it with a question mark.
God.
So
now it's weird, but if you 50, baby, go and do what you want to do. Go on.
Yeah.
If you're 50,
okay, stop it. Everybody stop. Just
okay,
stop
what's
this.
up?
Just
What's
stop
your opinion?
Stop this logical foolishness that you guys are spewing right now. Stop it. The bottom line is, the thing about it is, if Dave cheated or if something happened, and I have to keep it in my relationship realm. If it were somebody, it's another situation for all of us when it's somebody that you know. That's the first thing that there's certain invisible lines that you just expect to be honored. So a friend to a friend, a parent to a friend. If like my dad, I'm gonna keep this real. My dad tried to pull up on one of my friends. And not only did I lose my mind on her, I looked at him and I said, dude, I will. What the hell? I said, with all the women in the whole world, for real, you send for this woman and you have her staying in your hotel room? Are you kidding me? And I lit her up. I lit her up. Now,
like, ho, if you don't get from around my daddy.
I know, and it's not even that. If she's single, he's single. But that, to me, you know what it is? I guess if I had to just break it down, I just feel like it's kind of lazy pickings. It's like you don't have any game. You gotta just like filter what's inside the family. What are you doing? Like that's so
okay.
It's dumb.
But what Marla, me and your dad have a connection.
I don't care. Connect with somebody else.
I never met any man that made me feel the way your dad makes me feel.
You know what? And I'm about to make you feel away too. See how this feels. Tell me how you feel when this is done.
How I feel when you ain't got no teeth in your mouth.
How does it feel when I have to give you a Jamba Juice for life membership? How does that feel?
Look, stay away from Marla's daddy, y'all. Okay.
No, listen. If I don't see the thing, it's not even that. Come on, everybody on here, Sade, Tamika, Candy. Listen, I'm dead ass serious. Why must it be there? And here's the thing: if you're my friend, you know how I feel about this. I might be that friend because I'm not a possessive person at all. So I've dealt with some stuff with my friends and my husband that it wasn't sexual, but stuff that was blatantly ridiculous. And I had to deal with that. But and I dealt with it with grace, but it was kind of cruel. But the reality for me is if you know who I am, then you know my boundaries. You know how I feel. That woman clearly knows that her father is not going to be, you would know that your dad's going to be like, what the hell? What are you doing messing around with one of my friends? So it's not like your dad's acting immature. The reality is the friend should have a respect for the boundaries of understanding between he and his friends. There's all kind of cat in the street. Go get some. Not my daughter.
Okay, so all right, y'all put it in the chat and let me ask this. Okay, well, very quick because I want to expound on this. Sade, would you date your dad's friend?
Hell no.
Okay, Tamika, dad's friend. If you was a single woman,
I don't even know my dad, so I probably did dated one of his friends. I'm just being honest. Like,
well,
no.
look, we keeping it real over here, Candy Canes. We keeping it real over here.
That's the quote of the day.
So I want to expound on this. Okay, Marla, would it be a difference if it was your brother? Could your friend date your brother?
My brother has run through at least two of my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, Candy. Even when you get down to me and Sade, yeah, they've ran through a couple of our friends.
I lost friends.
I lost friends. Yes, I lost friends because of my brother.
I told them hoes don't fuck with my brother because I don't want to hear shit. They did it anyway. They try to come to me. I don't want to hear nothing because I ain't choosing you over my brother. Sorry.
Yep.
You know what? I'm so glad that, like, I'm the oldest. I never had to deal with that with my brother. But even as my brother coming up as a young man, and then, he would be around my friends, he'd be like, "Ooh, she look good." I'd be like, "Boy, get out of here." Especially since, like, there's a 10-year difference between me and my brother. So I'm like, "Boy, go somewhere." And look, they'd be like, "Dang, Kevin's growing up." I'd be like, "Girl, don't play with me." So no, I don't even know. Don't mess with my brother either. I don't care if everybody's an adult. I'm like Sade. If he cheat on you, I don't want to hear that. Don't come to me. I ain't telling you nothing. Because at the end of the day, you got to know where my loyalty lies. And it's like, yeah, you can be a good friend, but yeah, we're not getting into that.
You can have my brother for a penny. I'll sell him to you.
Candy, I did tell on my brothers before to their girlfriends. I did.
Oh, come on now, Sade.
At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And y'all wouldn't want nobody to treat me nothing like that. So y'all shouldn't do that to these females. I'm a woman at the end of the day.
The only thing I could do with my brother, if it was my brother, is I would say, look, I wouldn't date. I know my brother. Don't do there. Don't go there. It's not going to be good for you. That's the only thing I would say. And if I warned you and you proceed, there ain't nothing I can do because look, the family boundaries are set. So I don't know what to tell you, baby. Okay. What else we got, Tamika?
Wait, you want me to hit the comments first?
Oh yeah. Let's hit some comments.
Okay, Gold said, wait, did we do this one already? Boundaries are a good thing. Some boundaries should not be crossed. Just messy. Hard to look at daddy's friend the same again, knowing he was with his daughter. I agree, Gold. Venus said, whoever would F their dad's friend is an easy, messy community cat having broad. Okay, Venus. Linda P said no, and plus he don't really have any anyways. Oh, she's answering if she would, would she date her dad's friend? Okay, that's what they said dad different level than dad. Child, I don't know dad or dad. My dad would be a different level than my brother. Oh, okay. My dad would be a different level than my brother. Venus said, child, it's weird that you only F my friends as my brother, like you trying to F me. I think that's different, Venus. Venus also said, would you F me, ? Because my friends are a reflection of me. I am a... Okay. Y'all ready for the next letter?
Absolutely.
Go
All
for
right.
it.
Okay. So
Yep.
this is Lily from, huh?
Nope. I was saying, go ahead.
Okay, this is Lily from Nashville. She said, Auntie Candy, I am 29 years old. Sorry, I am a 29-year-old bartender, and my child's dad is in the military. I wanted braces, and he's got the money, but he said his money is for our child, and I am being selfish. Am I wrong to ask the man that I've been dating for 5 years for financial assistance? I'll go first. First of all, he's not only the man for that you've been dating for 5 years, he's your child's father. You know what I mean? So they're like, that's a deeper connection than that. And if he's not willing to get your braces done, something that you may need, like to me, that's a health issue because your teeth is very important. So if he don't want to do that and he got the money and he's saying no, yeah, you need to go. Bye. Lily, kick him to the curb. Bye.
Well,
Now you know where you stand.
Yeah, you know where you stand. So if he has the money, then that's one thing. But if you guys have been there, I mean, braces are still pricey, and if he's in the military, why y'all don't get married? Y'all have a child together. Why don't y'all get married so that that's a paid and covered expense because you have health insurance through the military? So why are you demanding these braces and not demanding the ring?
Talk about it, Candy.
Clearly, he doesn't want to marry her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
If her bar is that low, it's like just get me a pedicure. Then okay, then here's your pedicure or not. But to me that kind of speaks to the level of the relationship for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons, I also think that's it to me. It also magnifies communication because I've been there where I was literally I said. I've had braces and the whole thing. And I said, but I'm gonna have you just this is insistence. You want me to have kids right now? You can't wait. And I want to finish school. All right. Now, let me just tell you this. When I'm done childbearing, which I was at 24, I told David, you will afford for me to do whatever I need to do from my toenail to the tip of my root of my hair. That went from braces to breast implants to you. I want to be put back where I started because this is what you're insisting on. And then of course I was a clown with it, but that's it.
But you guys were married.
But again, stop playing games with what you need. That's all I'm saying. To me, that once you show me that, so this letter says to me, you asked for braces, and sounds like there's some reluctance there, and if there is, then where do you really stand? And I'm with Tamika. On top of just that, you have this person's the mother of their child. So if we can't get to this, you're in for a long, hard situation, my friend.
I don't know. If he has the extra money to pay for that, I think if you can ask, because if you guys are still in a relationship, I'm being facetious and everything. I'm also wondering how come you didn't have your mom and them get you your braces. Why, if your teeth is jacked up, why your mama didn't get you no braces on your teeth? But I digress. Your mouth is raggedy and you want it to be fixed. I get that. I definitely get that. If he has the excess money to provide that for you, or go in half with you, why would you not? Hey, Mrs. D Real, how are you? So why can't you do that? Why can't you do that? So I think if it can be done, you can do it. You can do it. But
that's the only time that letters are hard to read into all the inference, because the reality is I agree with you, but from hearing what I'm hearing, to me, there's a lot more to assume in her statement. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, what you're saying, I totally agree. If you have the money, but I also would tend to think that if somebody's really down for you, which would, I'm again putting that out there for her. But if somebody's really down for you, I would believe that if he didn't have it, she wouldn't be asking. That's kind of that again, that's inference. I don't know. We don't know this person. We can't have an in-depth conversation. or only going by the letter. But I just think that most women who get to this point, you know, you don't ask until, because your goal is to take care of your family. So you're not trying to take away from your family to do something superfluous for yourself, ever.
Yeah, I didn't get that comment when, you know, he had called her selfish, because selfish to me is like buying clothes when I know that I need, you know, something greater than clothes. You know, like that selfish word, I think that shouldn't even, you know, but like he should have never said that to her, because that wasn't being selfish. Like it wasn't like she was taking the milk out of the child's mouth just to get braces. That's
I
totally
agree.
two different things.
Yeah, yeah.
Agree. Agree.
And you know what? And a lot of people have self-esteem issues, you know, uh with their teeth. They really do. You know,
Yeah.
there's a YouTuber that I watch, and man, she's so sweet. Actually, there's two YouTubers I watch that they're so sweet and they have the most jacked up teeth. And I just be watching their videos because I support them and I rock with them. And I'm like, dang, I wish I could get y'all teeth fixed.
Yeah. That's what they said exactly. If he hasn't married you by now, Candace, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
I do. If I told you, look, I'd be like, dang, I wish I could get these teeth fixed. Cause God did. I love y'all. Y'all have the sweetest personalities, but y'all all up in this camera. And sometimes some days it'd be hard for me to concentrate on the content. I ain't even gonna lie. I just been watching them for years. So I rock with them, you know. But I'm just like, dang.
Welcome, Linda P.
And both of them had men too. Both of them had men. Yeah. Yeah, I digress. Let's see. That's what they said. Who we welcome them? Who we welcome? Let's get to
Linda
that.
P just became a member. I
Oh,
think that's
thanks
Linda
for
P, right?
let me see. Yes, thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
becoming
Linda
a member,
P.
Linda P. Welcome. So that's what they said. Said exactly. If he hasn't married you by now, because you probably could get it covered on insurance. Some do not. Some don't for those over 18. But I'm not sure why that would be a deal breaker. You're not married.
Yes.
Big Star said, "Get them fixed."
Come on, man.
Look, Tamika, at least we know Donovan ain't gonna have you walking around with no messed up chicklets. You know what, Marla? I want to ask you something. It's totally off topic, but we talked about it a couple of days ago on the show. Because I heard you say that in the past that you've had braces and things like that, right? Or did I mishear?
I definitely wore adult braces. I've had my gum line lifted. I've had all kind of shit done to my mouth, and then about to go for round 2.
Okay. So we had there was a story about one of the ladies on Winter Blanco. She's complaining and trying, oh my God, you know, I'm in so much pain since I'm getting these veneers. Do you think in this day and age people are going too quickly just to get some veneers rather than just get, like, what's wrong with braces nowadays? Why are people automatically going to go get their teeth
Well,
all chiseled down and all that kind of stuff?
to be honest, most, you know, just like everything else in the medical field, a lot of things are shifting. And when you go to have these consults, because I've had multiple plastic surgeries. Matter of fact, I had a plastic surgery that I posted on my page and almost killed me.
Oh my God.
And what happens, and ironically, I'm about to see a doctor on Thursday to do some hormone replacement. And he's minority, and he said, man, I really wish that you had, you know, that was just me in a dark place. And I really wish you had waited, because a lot of things aren't okay for dark skin, which is to be true. So the point is that we could have achieved this goal because it's a hormone issue, with a lot less intrusion and discomfort and effed upness to you. So when you go to the doctor, back in the day when I got my braces, it was before Lexi was born. So, you know, it was about, I'd had a car accident in the past and whatever. And so it was different. But as I went through adult braces, at some point, there was another surgeon who said, wait, you know, now this wouldn't even be necessary. But I had already been through, you know, 10K plus easy dental work in the long form. But what they're saying is, so you started with Invisalign, this new technology. Then you go to something else. So now it's cheaper to just not even veneer, but to put your teeth in alignment and to do implants and things that are permanent fix without having to go through the time and the lengthiness and the stress of braces. Period. So braces is actually an older technology, to be truthful, for a lot of people. When you're kids, when you're a child, your teeth move much easier,
Mm-hmm.
And when you do the other things as an adult that you guys are talking about, I also don't have the same follow-up. When I'm doing veneers or crowns or implants or things of the sort, I wore retainers. I've had 4 retainers, like stupid stuff. Like, as an adult, dog goes in my bag and breaks my retainer out of my side pocket of my purse. Now I'm in another $250 for another retainer. Like, retainers are old as well. If you do some of these other things, it's a one-time fix.
Right. And that's kind of what Big Star's saying. It's just to have that perfect smile on demand instead of waiting. But I don't know. I just think these young people, they're so young. And I'm just like, man, because things like this happen and you can have issues. I have heard a lot of issues, and then boom, your teeth are chiseled down looking like daggers and everything. And, just looking real crazy. And I don't know.
You know what's
Ugh.
crazy? You know what's crazy that I'm gonna bring these two conversations together. One of the best tattoo artists, the one that did my tramp stamp candy.
It's a tramp stamp.
And
It
whatever,
is what it is,
whatever,
Marla.
whatever. In LA, as well as the dentist that I deal with at this point, exactly what you're saying. There's certain people now that won't do certain procedures on you until you're a certain age. This dude won't give you, and he won't give you a tattoo, but he will never, you have to bring proof that the name you're tatting belongs to either your mother and father or your children, or he will not tat you. No, I'm serious.
He like, I'm tired of doing these revisions. You mean you broke up with Raymond 2 weeks ago? Now you want me to try to cover this up?
He's a
And
tribalist.
trying to complain to me?
He's a tribalist, and he's not playing the game. He's like, nope, because exactly what she's like. For a while, it was trendy for everybody to get an armband, so everybody got an armband. Then it was trendy for everybody to get blah 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 blah. So everybody started getting neck tattoos. Like, tattoos are also trendy.
Yeah.
But if you understand the permanence and you understand the significance, there are those people, like I know doctors and surgeons in LA who will not go down the BBL route. They're not going to do it. They're like, nope. Or they're not going to walk in and you say, oh, I'm going to get, what I'm looking for is to get a triple D, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yeah, you know what? No, because my goal is to improve your appearance. I can name 3 that won't do it. And I love them because I'm like, at least you're not a cowboy. Because I have some people that I know who've been destroyed. Like your middle cleavage between your breasts ruptured, and you have a uniboob because it just tore from the inside because they gave you implants that were so big. This ain't what you wanted, but it split you're literally in the middle. It tore, and the muscle rolled up, and the implant pushed down, and you had like a carpet roll across, and it took 5 surgeries to fix this girl. But he was,
That's something to be said about that, because a doctor with integrity is everything. I think it's a shame how some of these plastic surgeons got these women out here looking like Catwoman. She needed to stop getting plastic surgery like 10 surgeries ago. Why would you even allow, but I guess some of these plastic surgeons are so unscrupulous, they don't give a damn. Hey, Ravishing Rashonda, hey, Cassandra, they don't give a damn. And as long as you have the money, they'll have you out here looking like a real clown.
Exactly, Michael Jackson.
Yes, and that's sad. That's sad that they would do that. If any doctor that would do that, they don't have integrity. They don't have any type of integrity,
but
because
Candy,
why would you leave someone like that?
It's like entertainment. We're back to the same thing. Money rules the world. There's very few people that will hold on to their integrity beyond the dollar. Very few people who will turn you away. Very few. I know more that will just say, hey, if you're paying me 20K plus, 30K plus, whatever you say, whatever you want, I'll do it.
Yeah. I want
regardless of the
somebody with
outcome.
a conscience. Yeah. Now look, Big Star said, "Yeah, I need 5 more tattoos and I'm done." Get them, Tamika. That's too much. That's too much.
Hey,
That's not
Donovan.
that's not
Linda
my
P
son
said,
that's at it. And he got my name tattooed on him like I got mine tattooed. Like we got each other name tattooed. That's why I'm so quiet. I'm just listening.
okay. So Linda P
Hilarious.
said, so you got to bring your marriage and birth certificates to him. That's to Marla, to your guy that you know.
Yeah,
So go.
you have to show actual legal proof that the name you're tatting is not your somebody you're dating, your husband, your wife, and or a boyfriend, girlfriend.
That's right. Gold Digger said, "Ooh, wow, an artist that has a conscience." Yes. Yeah. Okay. Look, we got another candy coated letter or heavy coated letter.
We have another letter. It's long, so it's gonna be our last one for tonight, but it was the last
Okay.
one anyway. So it say, "Dear Candy and Heavy, I've been with hold on. Okay, I've been with Don for 4 years off and on. He's a great friend, lover, and a hard worker, but he's messy. He tells all of his sister business, and his older sister beat him up several years ago. He didn't learn his lesson and did it again. His older sister is supposed to be an escort, and he decided to share it with their dad. So an escort is a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
She showed up at their dad's house and wore wore my man out. I couldn't stand by
Beat his
and let
ass.
that happen because he didn't run from her or anything. I ended up with a busted lip and a pulled muscle. Then his sister's boyfriend showed up at our house and tried to have round two with my man. That wasn't happening, and I hit him with the broom the minute he wait, y'all. I didn't
Look,
get
this is
this
messy. What
story.
is look, what
I should have
projects in the
presented her.
USA is this at?
I don't even know.
Wait,
Okay,
Tamika.
yes.
You know, an escort that's not a stripper, right?
What is it?
That's a hoe, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a
Kick
hoe.
her off stage.
That's a hoe. That's a prostitute. For real. No,
All right,
that's
Yeah.
thank you
another
for letting us
prostitute.
know. Okay, so then she said, then his sister's boyfriend showed up at our house and tried to have round two with my man. That wasn't happening, and I hit him with the broom the minute he lunged at my husband. I don't get why my husband won't defend himself or keep his mouth closed when it comes to his sisters. He did a similar thing to his younger sister. He asked to stay with us, and I said she could stay for a few days, but not her boyfriend. I had told him no. She showed up anyway with her sorry ass boyfriend, and my messy man asked the dude if he still had 2 warrants. All he had to do was put his foot down and tell his sister no. Instead, he got in his 6'4" young wait, sorry. Instead, he got in this 6'4" young man's face talking like he will whoop his tail. Well, the man shoved my man in the forehead, and my man fell back like he was in a wrestling match. So I had to step in once again and calm the situation. The fact that Don won't defend himself is a problem for me. Can a man be everything that I need him to be and be a wimp at the same time? He has gotten me into a lot of fights lately, and I need him to control his mouth. Is it too much to ask for him to defend himself? Yes, if he gonna be messy and want to be in everybody business, I will let
Look,
him get every butt whooping. Yeah, I can't. The Donovan, if you still listen, I can't go toe to toe with you in the wrong. Like if you running your mouth and you get caught running
I
your mouth, I ain't jumping in that fight.
I think she needs to introduce him to a strap on and see if he likes it, because this sounds like
It's
sounds
ridiculous.
like some
No.
wimpy.
Listen,
I
any
mean,
man that gets into messy anything is female to me.
I'm with Tamika. Matter of fact, I can't even do I can't even stay in a conversation with a man who's too chatty or gossipy. I mean, I like you can talk and have a conversation, but I hate that's a number one turnoff. Just ill.
Uh, okay, y'all. So okay, Tamika already said, Donovan, if you running your mouth too much, I can't be jumping in and jumping on people
And
back.
Donovan commented and said that will never happen. Noted.
Now, Dave had a few beers. I'm laughing at this scenario I'm about to give you, Marla. Y'all out and about. Dave had a couple beers and he started talking a little loose. You can't step in for him, Marla?
Candy.
You
the way she said Candy.
Candy.
You gonna just get Dave whooped like that?
Candy. We had an almost physical altercation at Cameron's basketball game this Sunday. I'm not her. And Dave was like, "Well, Marla, you should consider talking about MAGA heaven." I was like, "What the hell are you even talking about?" They were old people, and I'm like, "Dave, they were wrong. Period." So I had to park my car on the street and come back and knock on that man's window and say, "Roll your window down." No, just no. And God forbid if he started some shit and couldn't finish it. Girl, please.
Oh, he
please.
just had to be whooping. Look, let me
No,
tell you.
no.
Remember that video, y'all, that we saw with Carlissa when that man whooped up on Carlissa's man? So you're gonna be sitting in the car like, damn, Dave's eye dotted up. You're not gonna help, Marla?
Well, no, I'm not gonna let you jump on anybody that I love. But I'm gonna read him the riot act. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him 3 strikes because he's earned the 3 strikes. He's a very reasonable person. But if you start some shit, but it goes both ways. I don't talk shit and expect my man to jump in and manage my
Yes,
mess.
Miss Marla.
Right.
Yes.
I don't do that either. I'm not like, what I mean, fuck you. I'm not that. And I always say, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But if you put your hands on somebody, expect a fight. I don't care who they are. So unless you
Right.
can handle yourself like that, then it's whatever. And that's the point. So I think this dude sounds like he's bitch made, to be honest. And
Very
I'm
bitch
like,
made. And
he's
honestly,
bitch made.
yeah, if I can't, especially if you're causing all this drama, and I as a woman am having to stand in and physically defend the situation and defend you, I'm not doing that. I'm just not. No, you just going to get your ass whooped. It is what it is, And then I'm gonna be looking at you like you're less. I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna look at you like you're less than a man. I am gonna do that. So yeah. No, we don't want that. Gold Digger said the broom, mop. The broom next will be the mop. Your man's mouth is getting you into Mortal Kombat. That's right. Battle Queen said, I'm not her. Miss Marla is with the smoke. That's right. Donovan said, bitch ass. This right. You out here talking all this stuff and your woman got to defend you. That's craziness right
First of
there.
all, if the thing that is consistent between the 2 love relationships I've had, that I can call them love relationships in my life, both have a very similar. Dave is a quiet dude. He talks a lot to me, but not worthless talk. Dave doesn't chatter. He's not, you know what I mean? He's not that dude. And neither was Monice's dad, except Monice's dad's kind of off the chain. But quiet. We can converse about a lot of stuff, but when you see them in a room, I don't know what it is about that. I just don't. And I could be wrong. I asked this question on my live the other day, joking around at the nail shop, and I started asking stupid questions like, here's a question I'm gonna ask to the panel. This is a question I ask on my live. Everybody who's listening, if you're a female and you're in a relationship and a man, if you came out, Candy, Sade, Tamika, and your man was doing some household chore, let's just say he's working on his car and he's struggling to change the spark plug and it's frustrating him. And the next thing you knew, he was so frustrated, he burst into tears. Is that a turn on or a turn off? That's a question. I'm gonna leave that on the table.
I think that's a turn off for me.
What'd you say, Heavy on Scott?
I think that's a turn on for me because that's your emotional side, and men don't like showing that emotional side. So that's okay. You're frustrated. You're emotional. Let's sit down because now, okay, I got the upper hand now. Normally, you are.
You said that's a
consoling
turn
me.
on?
Yeah, I think that's a turn on because he's showing me that side.
Because
Over
he
the fact
crying
that he's
because
frustrated. I don't listen. I don't mind if you're crying for a reason.
That was a reason. He can't fix his stuff. Y'all don't get frustrated like that. I'll be getting frustrated like that.
but you're a woman.
I do.
That's exactly it. The point is, you have to admit, Mika, women are there is a physiological design to the difference between males and females. And women our hormone setup makes us more naturally emotional and conversational and chatty generally than men. Not to say that a man can't, because we're all human. But I'm gonna tell you something. If I come up and Dave's trying to do something, he's got a tool belt on, honey, I'll fix that. And I look up and he's bawling because he can't get his screwdriver and get the screw out the wall. And he's I can't, it's stuck. And
F this wall. F this wall.
My eyes would buck like, is this happening? I would look around like I was being punked. I'd be like, what? Are you? And then I would literally, I could see myself now. I would get in front of him and I would go, are you crying? I'm just asking.
Okay,
I'm not.
now go
But
dig
what
and
if there's
make
a
a good
deeper
point.
reason?
Yeah,
Like that's
go
not
dig
really
and
the reason.
might be a deeper reason, not just the car.
Yeah, like
Initially,
that's what I'm
well,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about over things. I've been frustrated, like, I just can't with these kids, blah, 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 blah. And I'm in tears because it's just a lot, right? And I just feel like that, but when a woman cries, everything we do is legit, right? Like that's a sign for a man to be more comforting because she's just at her wit's end. When you make me that mad, I'll come to tears. If there's somebody and I've been holding back or whatever, if you make me so angry that I'm trying to restrain my anger and not punch you in the face, I'm gonna be in tears. I am. I'm not gonna cry like I'm so mad. It's just like I can't because I'm trying with you because I love you that much. But if you just keep on, I'm short circuiting. So I'm just saying that it's I don't know. It's just I feel like that we're made to be different things. And I don't mind your tears, but I would start to feel away if you were just weepy over like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, girl, Tamika, let me go. Let me talk to you later, girl, because this man over here crying again. I don't want to be like that.
He broke the dishes. He was breaking.
But at
He
the
broke
same
a
time,
dish. He's
no,
crying.
but we do have to say, and I think we're all in agreement that we all want to be supportive if a man is going, if you're in a relationship or married to someone,
Yeah, we're not
and
telling men not
something
to cry.
happens, of course, if there's something going on, you can cry. But I don't want you just crying over simple little stuff. I really don't. Now, let's see. Valley Queen says that would be a red flag, and I would be very concerned, especially if never bursted out in tears before. So, yeah, for a lot of men, if we see, that you're emotional, honestly, I think a lot of women, most women, are kind of, on edge with that because we're not used to seeing you cry. So we are gonna dig a little deeper. What's going on? What's going on? But if you say it's just trying to get this nail in this wall for 2 hours and it can't screw in, I don't want to hear that shit. I really don't. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You're like, because look, you done got me all concerned about to go up my body thinking something's going to happen. Like, okay, what's up? What's going on? And then you say, is that? Yeah,
I was about to hug you, and it's because you can't tack this. Give me the goddamn hammer.
I just do it myself.
Bam, 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 bam. Now, what you crying about? Go on upstairs. I have one more question. I have one more question for you guys.
Okay.
So on this very
how are you?
On this very line, the other thing I said that started the conversation was, is it a turn on or a turn off? If you're if you're dating somebody seriously, you haven't, advanced physically fully into a place, and he's gonna make his first move, and he knows you're into him, You know, if you guys are definitely, you're into each other. And when the mood in the moment is right, instead of just making his move and kissing you, he says, do you mind if I give you a kiss? Is that a turn on or a turn off?
Just do it. Just go for it.
Okay, yeah, that's Tamika.
Yeah,
Heavy.
just go for it.
All right. Yeah.
But look, oh, Sade, do you want him to ask or do you just want him to go in for the kiss?
It depends on what type of mood that I'm in.
I would be afraid that if you need to ask me to kiss me, I'm not really trusting your skills for the next phase of our physical situation. Are you that
Okay,
tentative?
let me ask you this.
I don't like
Look,
everybody kissing me because I don't even know where your mouth been. So
But I'm just saying, I don't want you. If all things equal, and we know we're really vibing. Like this is just, to me, there's something. It's like, to me, scheduling sex. I'm good. I don't want to. I don't want it on the calendar. We either gonna feel like this. We both are in the same place at the same time, and this is what we want to do together. And I'm not criticizing somebody who does. I'm just saying, to ask me if you say, "Can I kiss you?" I'm gonna kiss you. I'm like, what? Oh, okay.
okay, what if he's like, dang, it's 2024. I ain't trying to get sued. Let me ask first.
But if that means you haven't, then that means we're not really there yet. Because if you spend enough time with me, you know that that's not going to bother me. That means we're not where we're supposed to be, in my mind. Because
Okay,
you already realize that I'm not going to find that offensive, because it's not like you just run up on me off the street and grab me and go, hey, girl, come on, come here. No, we.
Now some women may say, now look, this man that kissed me and slobbered all over my face, I feel like I've been assaulted.
Well, again, I preface the comment with, we're in a relationship, and this is him making a move because the time is right. I prefaced it by that. So
Now,
it's not
me
just
personally,
random.
I just want you to go in for the
Me
go in
too.
for the kill. Go in for the kill, and if especially if it's our first kiss, you better make it good, because honestly, and I think even you and I have agreed when we talked about this before. For me, the kiss is everything. Like the kiss lets you know, at least for me, if I want to do anything else with
Thing
you.
else, right? That sets the tone.
Like if you ain't got me ready to go with the kiss, this is just going nowhere. The
If you
kiss
can't do
has
it with
to
the
be
kiss,
right.
then this is a miss.
A heavy miss on this end. Like there's no redo
Why you
on the
gotta bring
kiss.
heavy in
You're
it?
not.
She's not in this
The
with
kiss,
you.
the kiss is everything. So let me see. Now that's what they said. Said it was sweet. She said, "Oh, how sweet." Voracious one said, "Just do it with the Nike check." That's what they said. Either works for me. So you can get permission or just go in for the kill. And she also says, definitely depends on timing. If we just met and you go in like that, I might fight you.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Say I might fight you. Okay, Linda P said maybe just being respectful. Hold on, that didn't show. Maybe just being respectful. Donovan said, I'm going in for the kill shot. Okay, that's what that says. Said depends on how he says it or the tone. Marla, you're so funny. And look, Donovan said, I'm going in for the kill shot. Then he said, and getting slapped. Tamika, you over there slapping up on Donovan?
I do not promote that kind of violence. I don't know what this man talking about. He's not even in the house. I'm like, where? Like you in the
That's
chat? Where you
hilarious.
gonna come in the house? I ain't gonna put him out there like that, but I had to.
Valid Queen said, Miss Marla said that chemistry better be in effect. That's right. That's what they said. Said relationship, or friendship turning into a relationship. Because if we're in a relationship, that doesn't happen until the relationship is confirmed. Okay, so that you're saying that you're not going to be going in for the kiss unless you know it's cool to do so. I think that's what I'm taking from that. You're only going to go in if you know.
Don't
that,
you guys
know,
think that that's
cool.
okay? Hold on, everybody. Sade, Tamika, and Candy, and all listening. Don't you think that that's the ultimate test of the chemistry, because if it's right, you're totally receptive.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like if I have stopped people from kissing me flat out. I
Because the
stopped
chemistry
somebody
wasn't
one
right.
day and I stopped somebody and said, "Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa." I pushed back. I said, "Hold on." It was kind of cruel. And I says, "Why are your lips here? This is not. I said, this isn't working for me." And I just stop. Just stop. Like, and that goes to what Candy was saying. That was the worst kiss I've ever. And I had to stop it. I'm like, this is gross. Get off of me. Like, hell. And we were done. I was like, and he was embarrassed. And I was like, I'm sorry. This is not going to do me any good to make you think this works. This is not right. These are
Right.
my lips. Why are your lips way up underneath my nose? Get out of here. What are you doing? Why?
Oh, hey, Tita.
And,
So
and,
that's
and
what they said.
hey,
Yeah,
Tita.
hey, Tita Weeda. That's what they said. A first kiss either means I want. Oh, hold on. A first kiss either means I meant to you or he wants something. Okay, I didn't quite get that one. That's what
no,
they
okay,
said.
I got it. The first kiss means either yes, either they're into you or they want something from you. Like, in other words, whatever that kiss tells the whole story of what the intention is.
Okay.
Yeah, because kissing can lead into a whole nother thing.
For sure,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's how you know.
That's how you know. Yes.
That's how you know
Ooh.
if the kiss opens you up, like the kiss that you start with, the first kiss and then you keep kissing. Like the kiss
Next
gets
thing you know,
better
your
and better
drawers.
and
Next
better. It's
thing you
like,
know, your drawers is off. Oh,
right,
Lord.
the kiss is the kiss is the passionate dissolving thing to all the other bases. It's like, oh, what? We're all the way here because you just keep kissing. Because
Yeah,
that
I
tell
gotta
you,
know how your tongue
you
works.
kissing and you kissing. Then I'm telling you, then next thing you know, your drawers is off and
the
y'all in the
next
bed.
thing
It's
you
like, oh,
know,
Lord.
I kissed 3 times. I got 3 kids. You see what happens? Don't start kissing before you're ready.
That's right.
Hey, Cassandra.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Okay, look, we got any more questions before we head out here tonight or anything that y'all want to touch on?
Hey, Miss Gloria.
Oh, hey, Gloria, you come
Hey,
in
everybody. I just want to touch on the fact that these conversations are great and I really, really enjoy it. I'm glad I could stop by and catch you guys online.
Yes, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through.
Keep doing the damn thing.
Yes, ma'am. We on it. We
Miss
on it.
Gloria.
Okay. All right, you guys. It has been a wonderful show tonight. I am going to ask a couple things. If you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. I appreciate it. And even if you have a couple seconds, please leave a little short comment on the video. It definitely helps a lot. And I appreciate you very much for that. Okay. Look, I think I've heard some people say that you got to click the notifications and then click it again because sometimes they don't work, you guys. But yeah, turn your notifications on, you guys. But I do try to stay very consistent with the time so that no one ever has to wonder. And we have shows Monday through Friday. So let's see, morning shows are at 8:30 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we have our evening shows at 6:40 p.m. I schedule it like that because it's like literally like 10 minutes after I get off work. And so I have a consistent time for everybody. So you always know whether you get a notification or not, you know that we're going to be here at 6:40 p.m. Central Standard Times. Okay, you guys? So hit your notifications, hit the like button on your way out. And if you have time, please leave a quick comment. Okay, so you guys, thank you for coming through once again. We had a great time and see you guys. No morning show tomorrow, of course. We had a morning show today, but we'll see you 6:40 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow night. Okay, you guys have a good one, and I appreciate you guys coming through.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Deuces.
Deuces.